Welcome to Boston Airport. We are back in Fallout 4. Okay, we got a settlement to finish off. Okay, we started the first episode with the basics, layout, doing the foundations and stuff. I made a couple of changes since yesterday's one. One thing being this floor. I had to redo the entire edge of this floor around here, going all the way around the building. And I connected up the wiring, did this little side piece thing here, and a little bit of this fences, just to try and plan the power, because the power was a little bit of a problem. But the cool thing is, I managed to actually hide the power thing away here. If we head this way, you can see, and some of these, like these gaps, I can't put anything there for some reason. It's not allowing me to do anything there. I closed up this gap. See, there was a big hole over here. So now the power is there, and it's coming through the wall up there, and then it's connecting around the building. So we've got power everywhere there. And I added this little section here, so it hides that away a bit. And we've got our little staircase going up. And I replaced all the flooring here correctly. So we've got lights everywhere. But the one reason is, you see here, these aren't lit up, because the power is not reaching that far. So, and that goes for all the floors now. If I go up here, I've got to do the same thing up here and still put the roof up. So I've got part of the situation a little bit sorted. Now if you go down, I fixed up this area. It wasn't looking too nice around the stairs like that. Now you can see that's closed off and the power is going through there. So that's pretty cool. It worked out very good. So this is like the back maintenance area where the workshops and everything are. And these people are just traveling in and out of the Brotherhood workshop for some reason. Okay, now it's got power here. It's not reaching. And I even connected up the power around on the inside here, because we can't do it on the outside, because it is too close to where the border of this building area is. So we can't build anything over here. I actually tried to move this wall up, but it doesn't work. Okay, so I think first thing we got to start off with is putting the roof up on the inside here. So let's make our way back here. I'm trying to think of actually how to get the power to here. I'm not sure. I might in the bottom floor I can maybe just route cables on the ceiling. But I'm thinking once the roof is up here, I can just put a what do you call it? Conduits on the roof down the center. So I'm going to put a normal flat roof on here. So that's all we need. Let's jump into this menu and get this started. Oh, that's another thing that's a bit strange. Well, this pieces of these roof things that I used, you can see this stripe going across here. See this, that roof thing going around. It's technically not meant to be on the side of the building. But so I had a bit of issue trying to get it on like this, but now you got this nice little stripe decoration extra. So I'm going to put that up top as well. The only thing is that I am a little bit worried about now is I want to use the same roof. Was in this kit, number 5 I believe. Now this is where the dilemma comes in. I want to use this, obviously, yeah, to keep the same with the the lights like this on this floor below us. So we got the lights automatically there. But now the other problem is, if I go into this and we head all the way down here, I was going to use this roof on here. But now obviously I can't use it here because it's going to technically replace that. And the only way I can think of doing this is actually by somehow lifting this roof up. which I'm not sure actually how to do. Because I don't want to really be using this. Oh yeah, I changed that corner, by the way. As you can see there, I fixed up that corner, so that looks a bit neater now. I just wasn't happy with the way it looks, so I completely changed it up. Let's see what other options. Yeah, so we can't. I don't want to use glass. It's not going to work. And I don't really want to use this. Maybe I should try using some of this. I haven't really used this as much. I'm not really very fond of these pieces though. That's solid stuff. Do you have any pieces that's not broken? Because this will kind of match the rest of the place here, I think. Man, look at that place looks like. I wish I could clean up there. Is all this stuff broken? Everything is broken here. What is this? There's also broken pieces. Wise. That's doors. That's solid stuff. Okay, so that's all broken things. I don't want to use broken stuff. This one, is this the one that's fixed? Yes, that's the one that's fixed. Maybe I should give this a try. How does this work? Oh, so it just snaps on. Okay, well, let's see. It'll give us some height extra, but at the same time, I can use the floor that I want to use. So. Okay, so you go there. What do we use for corners? Is it this one or this one? I'm supposed to keep the same look. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna stick this on here. Where was it? This one? Yes. Okay, stick that. Let's see. That goes like that. That. Okay, now where's the flat pieces? Ah, there we go. So this is supposed to go in there, I think. This is going to be a little bit easier. Now the only downside is this is actually pretty far. I wonder if that's going to work. Hopefully I don't need extra power in here. We'll have to see how it goes. Okay, so let's just put this in and hope for the best. Let's get all this. Yeah, I haven't used this type of roof yet, so this is something a little bit new. Gives it that, I suppose, that like a real warehouse type of look. Why does it look like this thing is not lined up properly? Yeah, it's like, you can look at the lines there, it's not lining up properly. Yeah, well, we're not really going to be seeing that as much. Okay, so we can put... Are those windows actually open? Okay, well... I'm going to have to put some light in there though. Otherwise it's going to look a little bit of the dark side of the force, as they say. Okay, now where do I put this? Right there, or do I stick it a little bit? I don't want to see the light too much, I think. you know what, hold on, I think it's going to be easier to put the floor edging in first and then I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so we're going to go first to that, and then to that one, and then that one. Put the edge in first. I really like this because you can just snap lights into it. And it actually gives you quite a bit of light. For some reason it feels like my game is running slower, or my character or something. Okay, let's save it first. Oh, there goes my eyes all of a sudden gone blank. Oh. Okay, let's go up. Okay, you can see a little bit better what we're gonna do here. Let's get lights. Okay, plain old simple lights. Now, apparently I can do it there, but I don't really think I want to do that. So that would be better. So you don't see it from the outside as much, but it still gives you that little bit of light. Can't tell whether this thing is actually touching there or not. Even though we're not going to be using this area up here, at least not for the moment. I wish they made some type of indicator that tells you, okay, you're touching the roof or something. Because if it shows white, it means you can place it. If it goes red, it means you can't place it. But you never know whether you're actually touching the surface or not. Yeah, I'm kind of half blind, so it's difficult to see sometimes. And I've got to do this first before I can put the rest of the floor area in. So it's not something we can avoid. Okay, it's there. Come on. Okay, it looks like this is gonna work. Just thinking, where is the power is level. Kind of strange I'm actually getting power on these lights because the conduit's there. It doesn't usually reach this high. Unless the game has just been funny with me again. So let's just get this done. This is usually the boring parts. I try and do well, separately, placing a whole bunch of lights. But at least you guys can see the thought behind it. Okay, let's make sure we save it there, so we don't have to redo it. Okay, that's all we need that side. Now we can do the rest of the floor, put the lights in, and then my problem is solved. Even it. Okay, why not use the Voltec What? Calling light. Voltaic calling light? Which light are you talking about? No, well, these lights, in my personal opinion, the normal light bulbs are the best lights to use. This one, yeah, and this one there. Then these normal bulb lights that give the most light, and you can basically put it anywhere. So, and that you're not going to see this. This is all going to get closed up now. So you'll see now in a second if I get in here quickly. Let me just get the rest of this stuff in here. Where's it? Residential, floor number 5. So now we're going to have, basically this counts as a ceiling and a light source all at the same time. This on the top is a bit easier actually. And it's a decorative floor. So instead of having a whole bunch of lights hanging inside here, the lights are already in the floor and it's out of the way. And we have to build a whole bunch of rooms and stuff here now. Okay, so let's get this. Okay, so this is just to get a roof over and that's it. Okay, I want to actually see what does this place look like. So we're going to build a whole bunch of rooms up here. We're going to have rooms on this side and then we can go out. Let me take the shortcut outside this way, go around. Okay, yeah, that works. Yeah, see, now you can see there's light coming through, so it doesn't give it that dark look. But I'm pretty sure I can actually put windows up there, you know. I'm sure you get that, what was it that I saw? Maybe those other windows things. I'm trying to remember now what the name of it was. Let me just get this menu open here. What was it? It was... I'll go in here, I think. What's these plug things? What is a shell plug? Now that's meant for windows and stuff. Now what does this go into? That this gap? I don't know if this fits in here or what. Oops, can't see it from this side. Let's stand over here. Yeah, I was thinking, I don't know if this stuff actually goes in there or not. But it's not meant for this kit. But there is another thing here somewhere. Where did I see it? Somewhere I saw... Is it this? I think this actually goes in there. Oh, there we go. That actually does go in. But now you can't see through this. Do I have like a clean one? That's just the shell, there's no glass. That one's got the glass. What's the difference? Okay, I don't see... What is the... This one looks like it's cracked, and this one is not cracked. Okay, well... There's something new. Hold on, let me just do this the easy way. Is it gonna work? Yes, it is. I didn't even actually realize I had these windows. I was wondering, but why give a window and you can't fill it? No, that's gonna look 10 times better if it's got something in the gap at least. Okay, let's... Oops. far away? Just outside. Yeah, come now. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely gonna look better. Let's get out of here and see. Yeah, it makes a world of a difference. And it actually matches the rest of the building as well, so that's good. Okay, I'm not sure how I want to handle this piece here, though. I want to try and actually cover this roof up. Well, I doubt it's nuclear proof. Bulletproof? Don't think so. It's definitely not nuclear proof. Well, at least we got the Brotherhood here to protect the place. This area I want to close up here. Somehow. And I'm actually thinking, I wonder if I can... The main reason, doesn't have to physically be a roof on top, but I want to somehow close it off. So it can match in with this. I'm getting an idea. I wonder... Let me quickly do that. I think if I use the same type of roof, I wonder if it's gonna work. Okay, let me quickly do that. Okay, let's see if this is gonna do anything. If I stick this... I'm out of the bold area, you idiot. Completely forgot what I'm doing. Okay, hold on, let's just go back in again. I want to see if this is going to work. I don't know why this thing jumps to a whole separate menu. There's a little glitch in that menu system. Okay, it's that. Now, all this... Okay, I think I'm going to have to switch off my collision. Okay, so it's snapping on there. But there's no way I can put something on this small little piece over there. Unless I put a slab or something on here to square this off. So I want to actually want to close this up. Something like that. See, and it closes off and it can at least blend in with the rest of the roof. The problem is that side. I don't think this one would be much of a problem. Yeah, look there, that's going in very nicely there. Let's see, I don't know if it's gonna... that's a corner. Okay, where's the corner piece? That's the corner piece. Okay, you're gonna snap in there for me. That's actually technically out of the bolt range, and... Okay, now you're going that way, but you don't want to snap on there. Well, what you do actually... yes, okay. So that part works. Let's see if I can get you. Come on, give it to me, give it to me. Go in. You're snapping all the directions except the one I want. Yes, gotcha. Okay. Let's see if I can get this. This is actually gonna work. I can't believe this is gonna work. Okay, so we don't see this open gap in the roof and everything. Yeah, I was thinking of trying to use this for something else. But I've got the balcony on the other side of the building. And originally I was actually going to put my generators up here. Now the only thing is now you've got that gap there. I think I'm going to have to try and use... No, that's not going to work. That's going to go through the building. Well, I can put a door in here. And then I'm going to have to move all this wiring and stuff. Let me just get this stuff here so I can see better. How do I get... So that will go on there. If I put that thing on there, let's see if I can get... Probably gonna make come through there. Yep. So that's not gonna work. I suppose this one's gonna do the same thing even if I put this forward. Unless, oops, let me just switch this off. I can't really put a staircase up here. Yeah, I would like to remove this stuff, but you can't remove it, otherwise you scrap the entire building. It scraps everything out of the way, so then your whole build is gonna be a mess. Is that thing also showing through on that side? Not really. Just that little piece over there. Okay. So that works fine. But now why can't I put this one on that corner? Otherwise I'm going to have to just leave the gap. Try and this gap, yeah, I'm not so sure of. I can maybe... No, see I can't put anything in here either. I can maybe put a slab in there. Okay, let me just try this quickly and see what happens if I take and get those slabs quickly. I'll go do that, take that one, and thin floors, because they can usually glitch through stuff. See if I can somehow get this thing in here. Like that one. This one, yeah, worked out nicely. The hole's covered up. There we go. We've got a hole. That can work. Oops, I'm gonna watch out the thing there. Okay, so that's not a bad option. So we can walk around like this and go in there. Now, just take, but now how do I cover that up? That's the tricky one. Even a half wall won't really work there. Yeah, see, the half wall thing's gonna stick through. Are you snapping on anything? No? The other option is... yeah, the other root pieces is not gonna work. I think what else can I put in there if it will close this up. I don't have anything smaller, that's not going to do it. Unless we somehow... What will happen if I snap? Can this snap on there or anything? I don't think so. Okay, well anyway, let's quickly see, go up here. Okay, so now see, now this blends in nicely here, so there's no issues there. Let me just build, where's that stuff? Can't do that. Oops, what did I just do? What did I do here now? Is it right? Oh, okay. It does that. Well, since we're gonna move... You know what? So, I think... Take that cable off. Put this thing down here somewhere. Where's the gap? You're gonna be standing over here, more or less. Okay. And I just connect you to that. Then I can finish this roof off here. Let's hope nothing is actually going through too much on the other side. Okay, so that's gonna be there. This I can't really close up, which I suppose it's fine for the moment. There's no half-piece things in here. Not really, no. Okay, so at least that thing's got somewhere it can stand. This blends in with the rest of the weird building over here. It's not too much of a problem. And I can use this as a way in, even though I really do actually want to close this off. But we can maybe just make it look a little bit better, I think. So let's see if we darken it or something, then it will maybe work. Don't I have any other half pieces? Will this fit in here or not? It's not going to snap or something. No, it doesn't snap. Okay. I was thinking, okay, something with a dark wall or let's see. You know what? Wait, give me this. No, this one's the darkest. Will you by any chance fit in there? No, you won't, but you might. Surprised it's actually going through there. So it should give it that dark look so that it's not so open. If you get my meaning. So that I can just squeeze through there if I need to. Okay, that does the job. Gun racks. Yeah, I've done things like that before. Blocking with gun racks. But we need to weigh in here. The thing is, I want to keep this separate. I'm not going to use it. This is basically just to make it look better from the outside. So this matches obviously this roof. So that goes together. And you can see this is basically the same design as this. So it looks like it was actually built in like this. Just a pity you don't get these half pieces, but at least I got a way in here. And that darkens it a little bit. Okay, maybe. I'm just wondering if I can fit. I don't think a door. No, but that's, you know, that's fine like that. Can actually. It's not too much of a hassle. I can still come back to that. Okay, now I think we've got to get power. Let me go out this way. I need to go this way. Go up here. I think let's quickly put these lights in here. And we can start building these rooms. It's going to make life a bit easier. I don't know why this thing takes so long. Okay, let's see. Menu. Now hold on. Which power? No, I'm in the wrong menu. I need to be using these ones. It was that one, I believe. Ah, I still actually got to extend the power on the roof. I nearly forgot. So that adds a little bit of light. Probably gonna have the same problem now with the power supply. I'm trying to think whether I should actually try and build separate rooms or just build one giant open plan room. Or maybe just like divide it up a little bit or something. So it can... So yeah, these lights aren't working because the power is not reaching. So actually got to try and put some of those conduit things on the roof and see if that works. And I think I got the perfect place to extend it from. There's only like 3, I think, of them. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, only those 3. Whether I stop, or I go all the way. So I did. Okay, let's put these in quickly. Okay, that one. It's a little bit of a pain, but they still get done. That's why I did the other 2 floors and stuff before this. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go out here. Quickly jump this way, go through there, go that way, that way. Oops. Do this. Go back this way. Then connect these other conduits. They usually work well. I think I'm gonna have to try and stick. Okay, where's the center of this roof? Somewhere about there. Okay, why don't you want to go on here now? Okay, am I missing something? The heck? That's weird. Okay, well then looks like I'm gonna have to try and give me a piece of floor or something. What, I can't even put this down on here. Why can't I build on top of this roof? That's not the build height, is it? Can't be. You gotta be kidding me. Don't tell me this is not gonna work. What the hell? I can't build up here. Okay, well let's try a smaller one. Will this smaller one work? Smaller one works. Is this the build limit of this thing, or what's going on here? Should I get a wall? Give me a wall. Oh my gosh, you're telling me this is the build limit? That doesn't work either. Okay, well let's see. Give me, where's the support ratings? How about you? You don't even want to go on there. Okay, well, I'm a little bit shocked actually at that. Just this fits on here. I was not actually expecting that, but anyway. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so this is center there. So I'm gonna do that like that. I'm gonna improvise now. I wanted to put like just a normal tower up here and then it can go, but for some reason you can't build up here. Which means that the build limit is probably somewhere on this height. No, but it can't be, man. That can't be the build limit for this thing. Oh well. I'll just have to go with it. Then stick that like that, and then just to get the power to reach. Okay, so that's powered. And then we just add some of these down here. Spread the power down the center of the building. That's why I wanted to use the big ones. I don't have to use so many of these things. Whoops. Go, 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 go. There we go. Okay, that should be fine. I'll just connect these up. Don't know how far this power is going to reach, but it's worth a shot. Okay, so we go back down there. Make our way through here, go down this way, this way. Okay, so let's first see if... Okay, it looks like it worked up till here. Okay, so that's got power on there. That's got power there. Okay, so it looks like it did work. I don't think this would have worked though. So in order to get this to work, I'm going to have to take power from here to there. Which I don't really want to do. Only way I can think of doing this. I have to see if we can... what can I use here? These ones are the smallest. Okay, where's the center one? The center one's there. Over here. Okay, that won't fit on there. It's only going to go on that. Yeah, I suppose I'm going to have to see if this will work. I just got to get it enough to connect that to that. Oh, there we go. Close enough. Not ideal, but it works. You know what? I think I'm gonna put that on there. Get rid of that wire, get rid of that wire. Connect that to that one to there, and then this one to there. Okay, so and it's reaching the center of the building. Just that little piece. Okay, so that's one problem solved. Now we need to get the beds. What am I gonna do? How am I gonna do these bedrooms? Everything just wide open, or should I actually build some bedrooms? How am I gonna do this? Okay, we can build. Or maybe not like full-on little bedrooms, but like big-sized bedrooms, maybe like a bunk room type of situation. Okay, first we need walls. So let's grab ourselves some walls. Okay, interior walls. Okay, so this has got to be a passageway. So that this needs to go on there. Come on. Okay, so that cuts that off. The center. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's the center like that. And then here we can put down, make like 2 big bunk rooms or something. It's supposed to be a military base anyway, so. Okay, so we need solid wall door, solid wall door. Sort of. Okay, let's just do this. I can add the doors in afterwards. Okay, you should be lining up with that. Okay, so we've got a little passageway. That's all nice. I'm glad I actually got this on an odd number. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This works out very good. Okay, corner piece. Is this a corner piece? I can't. Is this thing square or what? I can't tell what this is. No, that's not the right one. It's that one. Okay, which you actually have to move into place for some reason. The first one never goes in the right way. Okay, so doors. Okay, that one, and that one. Do the same on this side. like that, and then we can stick in some doors. You know what? Hold on a sec. I don't think I'm going to use these door other ones rather. That one there. That one there. Okay, now let's do a little bit of planning here. If I put some double bunks down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 double bunks will give you 14, and 14 is 28. That's already basically enough. Now we can add decorations and everything else. So that can work. Okay, so if I add in single beds, we're gonna have 14 on the top floor and 14 on the bottom floor. Plus maybe a little bit of extra, because there's plenty of space. Because these 2 floors were supposed to be just the bedrooms, and all the shopping and everything else is going to be downstairs. So I'm thinking that's the way to go. Okay, you know what, let's quickly do this one down here, since I am busy with it. Floors. Yeah, where does this wall go now? Down here somewhere. I think that's right. Yes, that's the right place. Okay, 1, 2, 3. There, and then you're gonna be down like that. You're going this way and that way. And it's easy just to do it like this. That's gonna make life a little bit simpler. If you actually go and check the original video and build that I had here was a Brotherhood little medical area. But this is definitely an upgrade from that. That one out and that one, and then we stick in the big doors. Okay, you go in there. Okay, so that works out nicely. Why does this feel bigger than... Oh, yes, because of the space. Yeah, that's why. Okay, that reminds me. Okay, so if I add in 7 beds, so this is the same size. That gives me 28. And I can actually add in 2 more here. Because this is a bigger floor down at the bottom here. We do it like that. Solid wall there. And we're going to have this like that. Take those out. Then we've got 2 more space to give us the 30 beds, because I actually wanted to put 30 in here at least. Okay, that mixes things up a little bit. This is working out better than I hoped. Okay, so you go on there. You're gonna snap. No, snap. Snap. Other way. Oh, you are in. Thank you. Okay, save that. Okay, so this is working. Well, I can still put more than 30 beds, but I don't think it's necessary. That's why this thing jumps to different things all the time, I don't know. Let's see, beds. Okay, so instead of using double bunk, I can use a single bunk, or I can use this, which counts as a double bunk. But I think we are gonna go with these. Let's see what other options do we have here. Now you can put all these small, you got all these military bunks and cots and whatever. Okay, dirty metal, rusty metal. I think these people deserve some clean beds. Okay, so we gotta line this up with each windowsill like so. It would be nice if they can make the beds actually snap to the walls. You know, like if you do this, it snaps. Go to a wall and snap. That should have made things much easier. Okay. Brotherhood, brotherhood, brotherhood. Okay, so down I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why does it look like this bed is floating? It is floating. Ah, okay, so it actually... you know what it is? It's those things I used, and why does this look like it's... Something here is not lining up properly. You can see that's got a gap or something there. The wall's right. It's the other thing that's not right. Okay, so that's right, that's right. Nothing's floating, okay. So 7 that side, 7 this side. Let's just change the... Oh, come on. Stupid thing. There we go. Which side is the front of this thing now? That's the long side's going to be against the wall. This thing turned around. Okay, so let's get all these things here. Get our mattresses in. Get our people up and happy again. Hopefully they can all pathfind up here. That shouldn't be a problem. I've never had an issue with pathfinding on this settlement before. Even when I built the vaults in here. There was plenty of people walking all over the place. Okay, so you're going there. Just more or less line it up. Okay, so far so good. I'm just remembering I actually need to go put up those same what do you call it? Those edging I put on the outside, I gotta do it on the rest of the building still. Trying to get this as center as possible. Okay, so that should give us 30 beds. Okay, now what do we have that looks like a military mattress except for... Well, I think each of these guys, we've got a Brotherhood of Steel, but the problem is it's a small mattress. And that doesn't look right on that bed. Otherwise I've got to change everything to the small beds, but I don't want to use the small beds. So what here is going to look decent, unless you just use the plain mattresses. Okay, what options are here? I think I'm just going to have to try and stick with these plain ones. Okay. Our military look. Okay, that's the first floor. Go up, go up, go up, go up. Okay, stick you in there. Okay, there's the city. Now when I build the little hospital area, obviously gonna have extra bed. It's fine, but there's a lot of space in here. So I'm thinking I only have one bed with the hospital. I need to get the numbers right, so I think maybe another what's that, 34, so I need another, maybe another 4 beds. So if we put, but now where, yeah, but it's gonna mess up the whole look of this place, isn't it? Yeah. Nah, you know what, leave it. How much space do I still have up here though? Well, technically I could actually use this, so I'm not going to be using all this space. I can put 2 beds in here. So if I stick this one there, you there. Okay, so there's one and there's one. Then we take rid of this. How much do I need here now? That there, and just to put a door in there. Let's have a look. Snappy, 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 snappy. Make it snappy. Okay, you go there. Walls, doors. There we go. Okay, so that makes 32. Keeps the same look. That we can't do anything. We've got a passageway going down. So let's see if we are able to somehow squeeze in here. Well, I could move this door up to there. Add another slot in that side. And another slot in this side. So this would stand there. So it doesn't spoil the look of what I'm going for. Stick that like that. Okay, so we're gonna have a bed that side. Get rid of that first. Just put you on that side there. Move this door to there. That comes out. Technically this has to be a solid wall, so we do that. Get rid of that. And then just put a solid wall in. So repeat this. The white. Come on. Dude, snap. Really? Okay, you're going there. You go like that. And then here we just need, oops, another door. Okay, inside stuff, that one. And take that out. And there we go. We've got our 2 extra beds. Okay, so you need first a bed. We're just going to be standing about there. This one goes that side, grab the mattress. And there we go, 34. Plus the hospital that's coming, then we've got just enough. All we need now is some pillows. I suppose the red one will work. Barracks. This is one fancy barracks. Okay, so that goes on there. Going up. Well, glad the stuff all snaps on. Otherwise it makes things very difficult. See that blue thing is flashing when you get too close. I mean far. Yeah, it flashes there, but that's fine. Okay, save that. Let's quickly go outside. I want to first check to connect the water up. And, oops, wrong direction. See about the farming side of things. So I completely forgot to connect this. I think I'm just going to put a power conduit on here. Okay, so do that. Stick a conduit right over there. Connect this to the piece there, then that can just connect onto that. Okay, so that's the water part. Don't have a terminal to do this. I wonder now, that's the food. Still want to cover this ground up somehow. I was thinking of putting like grass and things down here. Okay, you know what? I need to put a terminal somewhere. It's easier to work from a terminal. Let's get a terminal. Should be manager terminals in here. Okay, stick a terminal there. Connect that to that. Okay, we need to add, I think go for 35, yeah, so 6. Unemployed, 90 farming. We're going to do 5 at a time. So let's get this. Okay, that's that one. We need one more. Unemployed, farming, just the one. Okay, let's check. There we go. Oops.
Crop's been growing pretty good lately.
Now, how would you know that you haven't been doing the farming? Okay, so we should be getting some people coming out here. We might have to add more crops, I'm not sure, so let's see. Come on, menu. Okay, food 36. Oh, that actually works out perfect. So we're going to be adding a few more people to this. We'll see how the food goes. Okay, so let's see if we can finish off these bedrooms a bit. See, I don't want to block this off. If I block that off, then I can't get in there. That can stay like that. Now, we've got what do we need for these guys? They obviously want their own little storage thing. So what do we have for... We've got duffel bags. We're going to use some of these things. There's something as a military trunk. Come to think of it, I actually haven't used these yet. So everyone's got the little trunk in front of their bed area. Yeah, this will get a little repetitive now, but we're going for the whole military bunker type of thing. The Brotherhood really live up to their stuff. Just think, don't you ever get a Brotherhood one like this? I'm thinking of the Enclave one. The Enclave got that black one that they use. This thing is ugly. I wonder if it's in here or not. No, not rocks. Not rocks. There's a black one, but that doesn't look too nice. So I'll just go with this. One of these people are gonna come. I'm gonna check if their pathfinding is gonna be working. Okay, so that's... oh, no, then I forgot this side. Okay, let's get these in. Okay, so everyone's got their personal trunk. We need some lockers. Let's get some lockers. And I think I need some side tables, lamps. Okay, where are these lockers at here now? Don't we have lockers that are not broken? How about this? I suppose it's gonna add a... Look, let's see if I can maybe do it like this. Then add on some of the single ones. Why are you going through the floor? You're not supposed to go through the floor. Okay, how straight are you? It looks okay. Then, that's too big. So this one can just fit. Yeah, why not? Let's see, 1, 2, okay. 1 and 2. Nice that it snaps at least. 1 and 2. Oh, that works. Okay, so we've got some lockers in there. A little bit busted up, but it will do the job. Okay, so we could do this one. That one doesn't go there. We're gonna get this thing line up. I won't see precise where this thing goes, but we can try and work out more or less. And you go to the side. We're going to have one option here. Okay, so you go there. Okay, so that's that one. Starting to come together. Okay, let's do the upstairs. Ah, that I've got to be careful with that little corner thing there, that's why. Don't know why it's going through the floor though. Okay. Don't go through the floor, please. Let's get this thing straightened out. I'm way too skew here. Okay, looks like it will work. For some reason I'm smelling something burning. Maybe there's a fire or something somewhere around me here. As long as I'm not the one burning, it's fine. Okay, stick you down. Okay, a little bit out. Just to the other side at the same time. Come on. This thing is very weird that it goes through the floor. Hoping the stuff is straight at least. Some way. Okay, and then a single. Get you on. Okay, well that works. Okay, that's fine. Okay, one over there is okay. Okay. Save that so I don't have to redo it. Okay, so we've got lockers, foot lockers. I wish there was some way of actually telling settlers where to sleep. Like if you want to make like an officers' quarters, officers' bunkers, and then the rest of the people got their own type of place. But unfortunately, that is not a thing. Okay, I'm looking for something like a side table type of thing. Containers. Let's see, what do we have here? These are all the big things. Not looking for that. Office. It's something I haven't used before, really. Where are the other office little counters? Those other small things, where are that? Yeah, that's got much more of a military type of look to it. Now we stick a couple of these down. Yeah, that's a bit more Brother of Steel type of look. Let's use that. Oh man, this just fits in. Damn, that's a lucky one. How much space is down there? Let me check if there's enough space. Just enough space. Okay, this is working out good. Come on. Now that little roof section stuff. I'll fix how close I can go to the wall. As soon as you're too close, it just lifts it up. Okay, so I know where that is. Okay, lamps. Give everybody a lamp. What are we going to use as lamps? These are all fancy type of things, which doesn't really match with this. Mod-wise, okay, obviously you're not going to be using that. Rockets. I'm thinking something that's got a little bit of a dirty look to it. No, that's just all the perk ones. I'm thinking this. It's not too clean and not too dirty, or whatever how you want to look at it. Yeah, this is a real fancy barracks. Okay, so let's put this down. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, that works out good. We need a couple of couches. Some bit more decoration things. Let's get the tables first. Was warehouse, right? Yes. Okay, so you are gonna go. Yeah, I need to actually go and check the stuff on the outside. Those little wall trim things. Yeah, fits in nicely there. This is coming along very good. I just realized now I actually haven't connected the defenses up yet. For the one and only enemy spawn location that you get on this thing. Lights, mods. Okay, and then stick this in. This is coming along very good. Okay, that one. Okay, that's where we have so far. Let me just get out here. Connect up these defenses. If you didn't know where the enemy spawn location is, right? Okay, hold on, let me clear this all. This up. Whoops. Stupid command. There we go. Hey, behind that wall, where that traffic light's fallen over there. It's right on that corner, just behind that corner. So this, we actually, I think, need to lift this up a little bit. I'm thinking, I don't know, this is actually enough defenses. Is 3 going to be enough? Maybe stick down. But I can't really build on this edge because of its being at the right. Well, I can put one there. So that might work. I don't know how far back you're going to go. Let's see. Don't need too much. Okay, so that can work. Take that onto that onto, not gonna go on there, okay. So we need to grab, stick a conduit like that. You, come on, go on there, and then you go onto that one. Let me take you and just hook you up there. There we go. Okay, so defenses are up. We got busy with the sleeping quarters. Water, food is done. Okay, so anything coming down this whole entire area, down to there, he's not getting through. Well, there's only one way to get in here, and it's actually through these roads. Come to think of it, it's very seldom that you actually get attacks on this settlement. I don't actually remember much having attacks here. Which is a bit weird, actually. Okay, well, let's go and finish this area. Oh yes, I'm just thinking now. I actually wanted to put a door in here. Where's the passageway? This one right here. Completely forgot about that. Oh yeah, the trims. That's all I do. Pick the trim. Okay, oops, right. We need to just move that slightly. Come on, it's not that difficult. That over like that. Get rid of that one. Then we're gonna get the door. Door. Where are you? That one. Going there. That was the white one, and boom, there we go. All there. Okay. Yeah, this is. Oh, there's the other floors that side. Okay, so that goes there. That's fine. Maybe I should build like a staircase or something going up here. See, now that matches with that, which is good. I can't do anything here. Or can I? I wonder. I mean, where's this stuff going the wrong direction? Let's see. Was that? I don't know if this is... No, it's not going to work with the thing there now. Okay. Well, that's fine, I guess. Okay, so at least that matches up. This is going to be our little outside balcony area, so we can go through there. I'm trying to think whether I should build a staircase up here or not. It's going to help these people move around a bit easier. Because technically there's no way up here except for through here now. And I'm sure we can put a staircase in here. Because here, there's a Brotherhood people patrolling. I was wondering what the heck. Looking straight through. I think this can work. We take that out, take that out. Let me put a staircase in there, so we need to first get that there, and then I used, well, I don't suppose, how am I going to do this? To the side, or I suppose I'll go sideways. Use the normal concrete. If I use this, okay, are you gonna go on there, or do I have to drop that a bit? Okay, hold on, I think I'm gonna drop this down first. Yeah, what does a snap? Okay, so that snaps on like that. Let's see, how do you look? Yeah, that's fine. Looks like an outside type of thing. Okay, then we grab the staircase, which I'm hoping... nope, I'm gonna have to use a bigger piece. Okay, so small one's fine. And then stick the staircase on here. That, and grab a smaller extension like so. Okay. Now how do we support this? Let's see, are these beams gonna... Okay, so it does snap. Do I have longer ones? Okay, that works nicely. You're gonna go that one. And then we can lift this. There. There we go. So the power's still fine. That goes up. That's against the wall. And we need some rails. These are the ones we've been using. And come on, twist. Okay, that just fits in there. Oh, that's fine. It's perfect actually. Okay, get some lights. These are normal wall lights. So you go on that one. I suppose we should put a door or something on there as well, eh? That. Okay, grab some doors. Security doors. Which will be that one there. I've never used these before. That's a sliding door. Okay. Bar door. Okay, that's the normal security door. And then you got the cage door, cage door. Cage doors. Auto close. Okay. So there's auto close and manuals. I think this one will be the suitable one to go with. That suits a bit better. Okay, so if I open this now, that's perfect. Okay. Okay, open outwards. We've got doors. Okay, there's a way up and down. So if they want to get out here, they're going to have to go up that way to get here. And seeing that we are here, let's quickly put up some of the outdoor table things. Oops. I pressed something. Okay, I'm looking for tables, that one. Oh, I pressed something while I was busy there now. Let's go back in again. Hopefully without anything doing something funny. No man, what did I do with this thing now? Press something. I'm just thinking, yeah, seeing this note here, I didn't see it earlier. 10 Penny Tower. I'm not familiar with 10 Penny Tower. At least I just don't remember it. What is 10 Penny Tower? It sounds familiar for some reason. Okay, which one do I want to use? I suppose we'll give them the new ones. That doesn't feel right using the new ones. I'm gonna go with these ones. Okay, so let's stick in some of these guys. One there, and I think we can stick one knock over there. Grab a bench. Over there. This one's going to have a bench like that. One there. Create some chairs. I'm thinking I'm going to use something different. Chairs. This should start lowering them out this way. Grab some lights. Do our little light trick. I'm just thinking, what can I put a fan in here? I'm just thinking, oh my gosh, wait, I've never tried this before. It's gonna actually work, but that's gonna be very weird and very not realistic in some way. Oh my gosh, it can actually work, I think. Imagine putting a fan in here. It's like stupid and smart all at the same time. Okay, so we got that on there. We do need a couple extra lights out here though, I think. So let's put some lights. Are you gonna fit on there? You can. Otherwise I just need to move this up a little bit. Like that. Stick a light down there. Lights. I think we can add some decorations or something out here. Let's get a couple of plants or something. Okay, we can stick one like that. One over there. Down that side. Okay, what else? Where is the... I'm looking for something now, where is it? Nope, that, recreation. Yeah, we can use one of these. You guys want to do a barbecue or something? There we go, just stick one down there. Stick one down there. Okay, it's a nice little chilling area. And the funny thing is, I haven't seen anybody walk up here yet. Okay, what else do we need in here? It looks a bit closed off. Maybe some carpets. Some couches, definitely. I think some carpets and couches. 10-penny tower. Why does that? For some reason, it rings a bell somewhere, but I just don't know where. It definitely rings a bell. 10-penny tower. Okay, now let's see. What is here? These guys are more of the plain type. What are we going for? How about that? Okay, does it snap onto anything? Okay, well, it snaps there. Try to get this gap. Okay, so for that's a bit close. Okay, let's find out that. Don't know if it's just me or did that thing really snap skew. No, that stuff actually snapped in skew. It's kind of weird. Okay, couches. Let's give them some couches to sit on. Well, you know what? This black one will actually work. Not that one, which matches everything else. Comfy couch. Come on, come closer. Okay, wait, there's gonna be too many couches. I think we gotta skip again. Otherwise, there's too many. Then you're gonna go out there. And one more, yes. Okay, that works out nicely. Okay, a couple of couches. That livens that up a little bit. I suppose we can add a little bit of decoration on this wall, I think. Let's see. Wall decorations, paintings, something that looks like military or something, I suppose. Okay, got those, and then I can add these guys onto this one, like that. Here we can add one over there. Okay, that's suitable. Okay, now some more floor coverings, decorations. Come on. Okay, what are we gonna give you? Change it up a little bit. Can only see what this stuff is. Doesn't have much, but let's give it to this one. Okay, why don't you want to snip that way now? What is going on with this thing? Did you snap in the wrong place? Yeah, it didn't snap properly, okay. Well, I've got no problem leaving a little bit of a gap. Why don't you come now? It's supposed to actually go in the center of the floor, but it's not. Snapping properly. Come on, just need one more, it's fine. Come. Okay, look at this one manually, I think. Just stick it down like that. Okay, okay, now what are we gonna give you as a couch? Where's the black one I was gonna use? No, you're not in there. Let's see, that's the other same as the other one. Let's give you guys maybe this one. Okay, so skip up space. Yeah, I don't have a thing here, but it's a look weird without a carpet. Okay, they put a carpet in there. I wonder if this is going to work. Ah, now you work. Okay. Well, there we go. Problem solved. Okay, so we've got the first part of the barracks is about done. There's not much you really do with this. Keep it plain and simple with these guys. Okay, so there we got that and that. We've got to do the other floor, which I'm not sure what I want to do here though. What do we do here? I wonder. Put in some floor coverings, couches, just change it up a little bit maybe. Or maybe small couches with a table or something. Okay, so I think let's get some floor coverings, but something a bit different here. No. Yeah, that will work. Okay, so let's do this one a little bit different. We're gonna stick. Doesn't have to be a whole bunch of them. Okay. That, how much space do I have? Okay, I think one more should be fine. Okay, and the other guys are going to do the same, just a different side. Okay, what am I going to give you? Okay, one there. 2, 3, and... okay, that's fine. Okay, now tables. Give them a table. Where are you? Tables, tables, tables. Okay, I think stick that like that. Table there, and you guys get a different table. Just to mix it up a little bit. Okay, now the couches. Where are the other couches? Seats. I think it's in here somewhere. There's the red one. The other one's in here too. Or do we get a normal chairs? There's the black couch. I was actually looking for. What can I use here? I think let's give these guys couches. Why does this thing sound like a workbench or something? Okay, so they got that little thing. The other ones... where are my other couches? Somewhere in here, hiding away. In a long list of stuff. No. Where is it? Clean chairs, benches. Man, I can't remember where these things are. I know it's somewhere around here. Well, there's the other couches I was actually looking for. Got those chairs, and I want to go for... which one is it now? I think if we do... that blue doesn't look right, does it? That's too small. Okay, now let's go with the blue one. And that is one ugly couch. Let's get it. Let's see if we can get this, yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Luckily it's only the one of 3. Man, that is one messed up ugly couch. Gross. Okay, well, either way, everybody's got a place to sit and something to do. Just change that. Okay, oh, this thing has gone all funny again. Okay, I'm trying to work out now so they can come up here to get up there and go out there. And we've got the other one going out there. So this gives a loop to travel through. But nobody's coming up here yet. Ah, what do you know? There's people up here. I'm glad to see that's actually doing something. We actually need more people. And you know what? Hold on. Where's that bell? There's that bell. I'm gonna take that bell and put the bell up top here. See if I can lure these people up. Come on, menu. So we can start building around here. Grab that. Where am I gonna put you? I don't think I want to put you there. So let's put the bell over there. Ring the bell. That should lure everybody this way. Yes, we got that. So that's done. That's done. Top floor is basically done. I suppose I've got to add something in here though. It seems a little bit too clean, I should say. Okay, let's get this thing. Remove some benches. Okay, where are we? Seats, benches. Let's do a couple of these things. So it looks like these people are doing something else. I'm just going to move this one up a little bit. Like that. Get some plants or something here. About that one. One there. One like that. There can go one, and we can shove one like that. Okay, I think we can put one in there too. Let's see, some paintings, wall decorations. What is here that I haven't used? I used all of that. Traditional stuff. The lighthouse effect. That's something I still want to do, is build a lighthouse. Okay, so that's looking okay. Everything here is fine. Just thinking, there's no paintings in this room. No, they don't have solid walls here. That one's got one solid wall. I suppose we can add a little something. If this thing would... Come on, what the heck? Operate. Okay, we gotta add something in here though. They don't have a solid wall here though. Suppose we can work something out. Okay, one day. Come on. one stubborn painting. Okay, at least there's something. Okay, that can stay like that. Doors we don't have to worry about. Let's check downstairs. Okay, what do we got here? Let's add the same seat. Okay, we're gonna put you. How about one like that? There's that one there. It's actually meant for the church, but you know, something. Okay, what the heck? We can actually just put one here too. Okay, do that one and grab some of these. There's one there. Oh, I see. I still gotta put the corners up. Not like that. I think I need something like that. Okay, let's see, I forgot these corners. Let's do the corners. Down the list, all the way to... Where are you? Just try to remember where all these things are. Sometimes it's a real pain. Okay, that one there, I think. Okay, so that corner's on. Okay, there's no corners things on here. Let me just make sure I did this side. Okay, that's flush and that's cornered. Okay. I think that's about it. Simple, neat, tidy. And they are finding their way in here. Is everybody up here? They're still up here. Nope, they're not. They all left again. Somebody's walking around. Okay. Where's everybody? I want to see if these people are gonna come up here. Now, where's everybody going? Now, see now what they're doing now. These guys are gonna walk out there. They're gonna go around all the way through the Brotherhood, and they're gonna come up somewhere down there to get to this bell. Okay. I suppose I can put some seats in here though. Instead of just leaving it all empty. And considering there's nothing actually supporting these walls here. And roof. This thing keeps jumping around everywhere. Let's think quickly. Can I do this? I'm using the white. I wonder, can I stick? Yeah, see, this is right on the balding edge. So I'm trying to think, where can I? Is there somewhere I can build in here or not? That doesn't look like it. Anyway, it's going to go over there, but obviously that's not going to work. Oh well, it's just going to have to stay open. Unless I've got... Do I have pillars in here? I've got those things, and nope, so I don't want that. Okay, I'm going to have to use the... Let's see, the internal ones. Where's that round one? Okay, that works. Let's see this. Oh, that actually... It's not too bad, I think. Yeah, at least it looks like it's supported. It's not just hanging there. The brown might have been a better one. Brownish color type of thing. Because that's not... Okay, well that's fine. It looks like I'm gonna have to move this bell somewhere else because these guys are not prepared to walk over there. Okay, so you just go there. At least I know they can walk up here though. Okay, so this area is fine. I suppose we can put some benches or something at least in here. Seats, benches. What other options do we have here? Got those. Got these. You know what? Let's just put some diner things in here. Just to liven it up a little bit there. It's kind of skew. Yes, it is. Okay, but that's fine. I'll get a little bit there. That's all we need. Just to lower them up a little bit. Okay, so we're going to change this into the workshop area. They go through there. So all the sleeping areas is all nicely done. Just sleep there. Ring the bell. The bell's not working properly. Okay, so sleep areas all the way up here. I didn't put any plants or anything in here though. Don't think I need to. Don't want to spoil the look too much. Okay, so this is all fine. Upstairs is fine. Let's go down and see quickly. Okay, so that's going to be the workshop area. This is going to be hospital and shopping and everything around here. We got to change this into something. You know what? Well, since I'm actually here, I just want to quickly try something before we finish off for today. I want to see if I can replace. Let me go to the snappy. See if there's an easier way of doing this. Sidewalk, grass. Okay. Now I don't know if this is going to work. Well, it does go down. But now what color is the other? Let's first see what color this stuff is. These things. So if I replace all of this with grass so we can make it look a bit nicer. I need the same color of that. And I don't know whether it's the same. It doesn't look, this one looks darker. That's dirt. And you've got this one. That one's a little bit closer. Let's see here, this one. Now that's even better. That is even better. So let's see, can I want to see if I can get this in here somehow. I think that can work. And then we can try and just fill up with this. It should blend all nicely together. So this is going to snap or take it or what? Oh, that snaps. I think I can do it like that. Let me just change this around. Come on. I want to see what I'm doing here. Yeah, there, now you're snapping. If you can snap, it's fine with me. And the difference is now, obviously now it's making a straight line thing over there. But that I can work with, and I can fill in all the gaps and make it look a bit more presentable, so to speak. far does this thing go? I can't see properly, man. It's going out of my range. Okay, I think that's gonna do it there. Let's quickly go in this one and see now if I that. Come on. Try and get the level right and everything is not actually easy. Yeah, but it makes a difference, and it looks like there's actually some grass growing here. The only problem is now some of this is much higher than it's supposed to be. So we're gonna have to Wolf Freddy, good mornings. I'm gonna have to do a little multitasking thing here now with this to try and get this on the right levels. Try and get it look a little bit more natural, I suppose. This is not an easy thing to do, actually. It's hard to make out where and what you're putting. Okay, so it looks like it is. Yeah, that looks like it's forming nicely. I can try and dig some grass like that, so you see the grass sticking through. Well, we go around the edge like that. Come on, go. Work with me, not against me. That's too high up. Come on. Stuff that's so sensitive. There we have to put down more than one. Okay, so I can swap you around a bit. Just change it up so we can get it. Ah. Come on, man, work with me, dude, work with me. No, you don't want to work with me, do you? Okay, let's see if I can get out of that. There's some grass sticking through there. Now, this is actually coming out better than I expected. Just stick a couple of these down. So it looks like a little bit more natural, as you can say. So that's what it looks like now, and then hopefully we can change it to look a little bit more natural. Which is not too bad, I think. Let me just check here what is my timing and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm a bit out of time at the moment. Okay, let's see if I can get this lined up a little bit, yeah. Okay, do I need to put more than one down? Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and get this lined up properly. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna have to use the bigger blocks to fill in and then work with these. This can go glitch in there somehow. Okay, yeah, it's not gonna do it like that. Okay, take the big blocks, fill in the most of this with the big blocks, and then work it all the way down. Okay, so let's see. So except for the outside area, which I want to decorate to make it look a bit more natural and clean and whatnot. This is going to be a seating area, but actually, you know what? I actually wanted to put the caravanners over here. I think this is going to be the outside caravanners area. Because we've got the seating area upstairs here. And then all we're going to do now is build all the shopping and hospital things in here. There's not much we can change here because we can't build further than this. But things have definitely come along nicely. It's a little bit different to what I usually do. Okay, and obviously our bunk areas and everything is done. Okay, what else? So I think that's everything. Yeah. Okay, well, guys, I'm sorry to say, but I'm out of time for this episode. I'm gonna have to call it there. Let's quickly do a flyby. If you've missed it, definitely gonna go back and check the stream from the beginning. You can see what we've been doing now up till now. So we've got a little outside area here. We managed to put the roof in. We got nice lights everywhere, and this is all our sleeping area. We've got a fancy looking barracks all ready to go. Okay, we managed to seal this off. This is our little maintenance area up here, which I don't have to worry about. This can stay as it is. Just so I can get the beacon here. Okay, we got that. Closed up all the holes. At least it melts in with the existing building, basically. Okay, and these guys are all coming into the Brotherhood workshop and using it, which is good. Come to think of it, where is everybody? 1, 2, 3. Okay, the farmers are out here, so there should be like 6 people there. Where is everybody else? So that counts about 10, 11, 12. There's a 13. These guys are walking everywhere. Here's one, there's one. They're walking all over in between the Brotherhood here. Where are you guys going to? I think they actually come up here. And then they head around these areas. Just to walk back down here. And it's a pity I can't build here. I would love to clean this place up and actually try and repair things. Yeah, take all these vines and things off. But obviously I am too close. Oops, no, not that one. Too close to there. Let me just check my mobile workshop quickly. How far does this mobile workshop of mine go? If I go up to here, let's see if it will deploy here or not. And if you don't know, you can go check out my mod list in my description. No, too close to the airport. Too close. Eddie, soldier. Okay, well, that's gonna be it for today, guys. Support the channel, like, comment, subscribe, all that. Yeah, let me know what settlement you'd like to see built, depending if I haven't built it already. Or if there's a certain area you want me to try and clean up. I wish I could clean up all this stuff around here, but because of this being a settlement, you can't clean anything up, because I would literally scrap and clean this place up. If somebody knows how I can do that, then please let me know, because I'm actually thinking of some way to how to deactivate all the settlements. because I've got a separate profile that I want to start using. That I want to see somehow to deactivate the settlements that I can literally clean up everywhere. There's nothing preventing me from, doing more. But it's not easy. But anyway, thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.